Hey guys, Zach here, coming at you with another video. So, on Amazon of France, there are 4 new Nintendo Switch listings that are from and by Nintendo, meaning that these are Nintendo IPs. Mario, Zelda, Kirby, whatever. And a lot of people are speculating on what these 4 titles might be. So today, I'm here to talk to you guys about what I think they very well could possibly be, but also what I think that they are probably not. So, without any further ado guys, let's get into today's video. So I think the first thing to get out of the way is what I don't think these listings are. I don't think this is going to be a new 3D Mario game. This is not going to be a Mario Odyssey 2. So many people are so adamant that there's going to be a Mario Odyssey 2 and that it's going to happen and get announced this year. And I just don't think that's even likely. That's not even close to believable. Especially with everything going on right now and with Zelda probably being pushed into 2021, I think the last thing that they want to do is announce a new Mario game. I mean, we're halfway through the year. It definitely wouldn't come out this year. And with the uncertainty of the world right now, they definitely wouldn't have that game out anytime soon. So I really don't think that a new 3D Mario game is going to be announced on the horizon anytime soon. So yeah, I'm already negating a new 3D Mario game. I'm also negating a new Mario Kart. A lot of people, again, think there's going to be a Mario Kart 9 sometime soon. And to that, I've always said this. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Why? Yes, Mario Kart 8 sold well, so some people say it makes sense for them to want to follow it up. But that's the thing, it is still selling so well. Why would you want to cut off the sales of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with a new Mario Kart? I've already done a whole video about this topic, why there's not going to be a Mario Kart 9 anytime soon. But regardless, I just wanted to put that out there and say, yeah, it's definitely not a new Mario Kart either, so don't get too excited. And obviously, it's not a new Pokemon game, because there is not going to be a Pokemon game this year, so they're not going to talk about next year's yet because of the expansion passes. So obviously, it's not Pokemon. It's probably not going to be Mario Strikers, because Luigi's Mansion 3 just came out, so Next Level Games probably has barely started working on Mario Strikers, presuming that's their next game. So yeah, I think those are, to me at least, the safest ones to say definitely not happening. But then we get into another category of questions, which I haven't personally investigated Amazon of France to this capacity. But what about games that are already announced but aren't listed on Amazon of France? Maybe someone could do that research for me, but like, if Metroid Prime 4 isn't up on there, Metroid Prime 4 could be on there, or Bayonetta 3, or Breath of the Wild 2. It could be a game that we do know about, but because of how ambiguous the title's been, because we don't know much about it, they haven't listed it on Amazon or something. But some places do have those games listed. So I don't know what's on Amazon in France and what's not, because quite frankly, I'm not in France. So we don't know if it's something that's already been announced, but hasn't gotten listed. So I think those are the main caveats to this whole thing, is that we don't know if it's something that has been announced but hasn't been listed, and then obviously there are quite a few games where I'm like, it's obviously not that. So I think let's get the first and kind of obvious choice out of the way for something that's probably on here, and that's Super Mario 3D World Deluxe. I think it is very possible we are going to get a Super Mario 3D World Deluxe because of how credible all these rumors seem to be about Mario's 35th anniversary being celebrated like Mario All-Star style. And having Deluxe on its own makes sense. And it sucks kind of because Mario 3D World on the Wii U is $20 because of Nintendo Selects. So now you have to pay $60 for it again. So that will really suck. But, I mean, it's Super Mario 3D World. Everyone's going to buy it because of the fact that it's a multiplayer kind of 3D Mario game. People are going to get it. They're going to add little tweaks. Like, they'll probably add Toadette as a playable character. They're probably not going to add any new levels or anything. They're going to do minimal changes and then just toss it out for $60. That's how Nintendo is. But I do think that Super Mario 3D World Deluxe is the safest first guess, just simply because of the fact that all the rumors surrounding it, and plus, we haven't had a Wii U port in a while, so that one kind of makes sense. Piggybacking off of that, we also have this whole issue of the 3D Mario remasters rumor. I mean, if the 3D World Deluxe rumor is true, then this rumor might be true. So then the question is, how would they release it? Would it all be on one cartridge, or at least in one package, where you have all 4 games, in one package? Or will it be separated 2 and 2? Or what will it be? Or will it just be digital? We don't know. So I think it's very possible that we will get a physical release of this, because of course they'll do a physical release of a Mario game. I think the only ones that usually don't get physical releases sometimes are the Mario and Donkey Kong ones, and even then we haven't seen those in a while. So I think it's very possible that the 3D Mario remasters could be coming to the Switch as well. And of course, for those of you who don't know, the 3D Mario remasters that we would be getting is Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and the 2 Mario Galaxy games. If you haven't heard about that whole mess, definitely check out my video on the matter. I've done a whole video talking about that, so I won't talk about it too much here. But if that's the case, then I think it's safe to say that the Super Mario 3D remakes, remasters deal, bundle thing is going to be the second game. So here's where it gets a little bit tricky, because obviously other than those two, we don't really have much to go on in terms of what could possibly be released. And it really gets you thinking, like, okay, what else is going to happen this year? Because a lot of things, are shut down, so production's a little bit slower than before. And I'm really thinking that this is going to be a port-heavy year, and even probably going into next year, I think these are going to be very port-heavy. And it's safe to say that I think a game like Pikmin 3 could be coming to the Nintendo Switch as well. Obviously, everyone's been talking about Pikmin. Where's Pikmin? Everyone thinks Pikmin 4 is on its way, but hasn't been announced, even though it was talked about years ago. Like, Pikmin is a whole mess of a series, and it's one of those instances where Nintendo just opened their mouth a little bit too early, because now all the Pikmin fans are like, we're 3.5 years in with the Switch, where's Pikmin? And, it's not here. So I think having a remaster, or I guess just a port, of Pikmin 3 from the Wii U to the Switch makes sense. And again, it's going to be a $60 title of a probably $20 Wii U game. So, for if you're really a hardcore Pikmin fan, this will be for you. Not sure how well it will sell. I mean, I don't know, but I'm pretty certain that that third spot will go to Pikmin 3. And I was thinking about other Wii U ports too, particularly Nintendo Land and Star Fox Zero. Those were the two that popped into my mind, where I was like, I think Nintendo could make those work. Even though Nintendo Land's a little bit weird, I still think they could make it work. But I think Pikmin 3, at the end of the day, is the one that makes the most sense. And lastly, here's the hard part of it all, the last one. I'm really torn. I'm like, is it going to be another port? Should I put Star Fox Zero or Nintendo Land on this list? Or is it going to be something new? Is it going to be something that we don't know about that's actually a new project? Because really, the only 2 new games we've gotten this year from Nintendo are Animal Crossing and Paper Mario, which sure are 2 big franchises, but 2 games in 1 year, with just a bunch of ports and remasters, that's still not a strong lineup if you think about it. So, what kind of other new game could they bring? Now, because of how heavy-hitting Animal Crossing and Paper Mario are, I'm presuming it's going to be a smaller title. And because of the lack of party games this year, I think it might be a party game. Sure, you have the 51 Classic thing, but that doesn't count. I think it's going to be something that we should have had on the Switch, but we don't have. Or it could be Super Mario Party 2. It's going to be either Super Mario Party 2 or, my actual guess, WarioWare. I think WarioWare should definitely come out for the Switch. Sure, now is a horrible time to be releasing party games when you can't really go and see anyone. But, like, have WarioWare online, like, where you can play microgames and compete online. That'd be really, really cool. And WarioWare just hasn't been seen in a while. Like, we got WarioWare Gold on the 3DS a few years ago. Like, yay, bring it to the Switch already. And I think it just makes sense for it to come now. Because, like I said, we had 2 heavy hitter titles this year. So I don't think it will be a major title coming this year. So, WarioWare coming to the Switch, I think, is pretty likely. So there you have it, guys. Those are my 4 guesses. Some honorable mentions, I guess. Mario sports games. Obviously, we could get a golf or a baseball. Obviously, not strikers, like I mentioned earlier, but golf or baseball is definitely likely, or something new entirely. We could get, really anything. A new Star Fox game could just pop up. A new Kirby game could just pop up. It's hard to really limit down what is gonna happen, but those are just the things I think are most likely. And of course, basically 3 out of 4 of those are Mario titles. You know, WarioWare counts as a Mario title in my opinion. But this is kind of the year of Mario with his anniversary and all. So I think it is very likely that we get all these titles. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments, down in the comment section down below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure to click the little notification bell so that you're notified of when I upload a video. And check out the merch store because there's some cool ZakPak merch up on there. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.